You see you behind the door. Full house. Questions? Morning.
Thomas,
Yep.
the last time you guys faced the Falcons, they've changed obviously significantly. You guys have made some steps,
Yep.
but not very different like in the passing game. So how do you approach this game knowing that they kind of have a bead on, what you guys?
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't say as much as them having a beat on what we're doing, as much as about us continuing to try to find ways to get guys open, but also when we have opportunity to get guys open, complete the football down the field. I think being able to have more of a completion play mindset, had a little bit of an aggressive game plan against New Orleans for a specific reason, because these guys are going to squat on every single route and play a lot of man coverage. So we had some opportunities to get some guys open and then connect for one reason or another. So I think it's more about understanding how to handle and protect better up front, but also give the guys the opportunity to get open from a rhythm and timing standpoint.
What are you doing up front? You roll with the same guards that finished the game last week?
I think it's still being able to have open mind when it comes to competition, try to figure out who's going to give us the best opportunity to continue to build upon what we're doing well up front from a run game standpoint, but also to shore things up protection-wise. So we have to continue to have the same thing kind of occur week in and week out.
What might that look like?
Everybody who's up on the roster is going to be available to have an opportunity at that spot, but also, like I've said, for weeks, receiver-wise, obviously the running backs had the same kind of similar rotation, but we're trying to figure out how to get the guys in the best spot to have success.
You did some max protections last week. Will we see more of those going forward?
It'll be a mix of both. I think depending on the situation in the game, trying to get eligible receivers out to be able to have guys available down the field so they're not just having too many guys and from a coverage standpoint to take away your options. But it'll be a mix of both.
Thomas, do you see a difference confidence-wise in Chuba now that he's kind of established himself as the lead back?
I would say yes and no. Obviously, I think anytime you have success as a player or a coach or anybody in life in general, your confidence grows naturally. But Chuba's always been a very confident individual, which is one of the many things I love about him. But I think just definitely him being able to continue to be consistent, continue to put himself in the spot from a work ethic standpoint to perform well on game days, and also just leadership-wise has been awesome.
Where have you seen him grow the most?
I would say just overall discipline when it comes to his eyes in the run game to kind of do a really good job of setting things up to have a chance to divide the defense with some of our mid-zone concepts, but also his involvement when it comes to the pass game as well. Probably the biggest two areas.
With regard to that run game, do you feel that Chuba's recent success is now kind of sparking the rest of the group?
I'd say yes and no. Again, I think Chuba's been pretty consistent for the most part throughout the entire year. I think it was great to be able to get Miles in somewhat of a rhythm last week and have him have a huge run that we obviously didn't end up scoring in that same drive. But it's great to be able to see him get out in space, make some guys miss, and kind of show his skill set.
Thomas, there was some post-game sort of back and forth on social media, which I'm sure you saw or heard about. How do you react to that sort of stuff?
No reaction at all. I think when you're in a position of leadership, like I said before a few weeks ago, when things are going well, people will tell you how great they think of you. When things aren't going well, they'll tell you suck, and there's a small group that'll tell you suck regardless. So if you're in this position and in this profession and that becomes your concern, you should probably find something else to do. So I got no reaction at all to that. So business as usual. Back to work.
Any more for Coach? All right, thanks, Coach.
Fantastic. Thank you.